I'm Rosella. I go by Roz. I used to be a public health nurse. I know I'm a very smart person. I know I have way too much stuff. I never use the word hoarder. I don't like that word. When I walk in, I had a place where I could sit and put my shoes or boots on, and now there's not much room at all. I used to be able to play cards in the living room or the dining room and have Christmas dinner with my family. Now I've got stuff everywhere. In my kitchen, I can do normal things like wash my dishes and I can bake. But I'm not very good at my cleaning techniques. I did not always have the problem. I had a nice home.
My name is Marla, and I am Roz's youngest daughter. How does anybody live in a kitchen like that? How does anybody live in a house like that? The tendencies definitely started when I was young. We spend so much time helping her to clean it, and then it just goes back to the same. Because she has nowhere to put things, and she can't let it go.
My name is Monique, and I'm Roz's middle daughter. I'm fearful that the end of her life will come sooner than later, that she wouldn't even be able to get help if she needs help, and be able to get out if there's a fire.
I still end up doing cooking instead of cleaning. It kind of makes me feel good to cook and to bake for my family.
Growing up, my mom was very, very caring, very accepting. I remember my mom belly dancing for us all. She'd be shaking it side to side, and I was so proud to say that she was my mom.
I know my mom and dad had a lot of fun when they were young.
These are old. We were at Monique's wedding, and he said, "You're still the best dancer I've ever danced with."
My dad was such a fun-loving guy. He did like to drink.
Kind of ruined our marriage. I couldn't change him. He had to change himself, and he didn't. I always loved him. Even though he was an alcoholic, he was a great guy.
My dad kind of kept the house somewhat tidy when they were together. After my dad moved out, she had no one to keep her check, I think. I think that's what it was.
He didn't like a lot of stuff around the house. He was good for me.
All right, team, let's do it.
I'm Kim Diamond. I'm a certified professional organizer specializing in hoarding behaviors and hoarding disorder.
Biggest challenge right now is to get the stuff out, to get it sorted.
What do you think?
My goodness,
Look at this.
I got space.
Any home preserves that are down here is a go.
Our goal is to start getting rid of, expired food, clear paths.
There we go. We got our garbage bin.
Not my home preserves that are
No,
lost.
anything that is way down on the ground that is really
Hey.
old.
My preserves that are recent, I don't want gone.
Yep, I know you've got dates on things.
Thank you.
When I was working in the kitchen, I looked out the doorway and I saw her putting something into a bin. And it was a bin designated for food that was cleared, it was okay.
Roz, let's see what's happening in here.
And I looked in there and I saw things that I didn't put in there.
2015.
Uh-oh. This one too? I don't think this one is.
Yep, that was also 2015.
Well, I know those are good.
Hang on. And if I don't see an expiry date and it was near things that are 2015, we assume they're 2015.
No, that one's
I haven't seen a label like that in a long time. This is not a current label.
That's jam. It has a lot of sugar. It'll be okay.
It could still go bad.
I will just use it for baking, I promise.
That doesn't make it salvageable.
She's trying to retrieve and save things that should not be saved. Expired food, expired supplements, medications. This is dangerous stuff.
You know how expensive it is to rebuy all that stuff?
Yep, I do.
It makes me a bit on edge for sure because my grandma was hesitant on letting go of a lot of the items.
How many are left?
Doesn't matter. The date, that was old. That was old.
It's all the same thing over and over again. I have a pretty large amount of doubt that the whole house will get finished.
I would like to keep these cranberry ones. There's not that many. I've never had a problem.
That doesn't mean you won't.
I know.
Just because you never have doesn't mean you won't. With any documents, with any accounts or anything, bank statements?
We're on day 3, near the end of the day. We have at least 3/4 of the basement out, which is big. The kitchen fridges were emptied today, and the cupboards and all the spices. But tomorrow is day 4, and she's still got those bedrooms.
I'm Dr. Murray Anderson. I'm a psychologist, and I specialize in treating hoarding disorder. All of the bedrooms are packed to the gills. It's important that we make that final push. We need the final acceptance from Roz to say, you can go into the bedrooms. I took a picture of this beautiful poem on the wall. I have to find that 60 seconds, 90 seconds, maybe 5 minutes to help her with this right now.
I still think that if they had started the basement first, I wouldn't have all that mold
Right.
going up. I know that it was getting worse, and I didn't want it to get worse.
It hasn't clicked yet. It's not just about the stuff, and until that clicks, there's a significant piece of the puzzle that's missing. I just took a photo of something in your house, but it's something that I believe you wrote.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah,
How do you feel about it?
I'm crying.
I know. I'm sorry. Would you read this passage, or do you want me to read it for you?
I'll read it. My hoarding is hurting me, my family, my friends, all of me and mine. It's crowding me out of my precious home. What life is this to allow material goods to be so powerful and strong in my mind? At the bottom, I have get all on deck. So that's what I've got right now. I got you all on deck. I wrote that,
I know you did.
and I really meant it.
Roz reads the poem, and things change.
This is not easy.
I know.
I need to know how to let go. That's a big question. I'm still not letting go of enough. I know
Right.
that.
It takes years for these things to develop.
And it takes a while to get them back
It takes
to
a
normal.
while to get it back down. It's about accepting the help because you've started the journey of letting go. It's just a matter of ensuring that it continues because you deserve to be in your house, right?
I deserve a nice home.
And I'm so proud of you. Could I ask one last favor? It was the first thing that I saw, and I'm circling back here at the master bedroom.
Yeah.
And it's...
I had trouble with that master bedroom.
I know
because
you did, because I felt it. I felt it when we were in there.
I
know it
loved
was-
my husband,
I know
and
you
I
too.
didn't want him. I didn't want alcohol to take him. And he died at 60 years of age.
Yeah.
And he said he liked what he was doing.
When I gave her the ropes, she started to open up.
I cannot do this when I'm almost 50.
The emotional floodgates open, and shame and stigma fall to the wayside. So as we're unpacking your house, releasing it from all the clutter, just like you're releasing the pain right now, let's lift the burden.
burden myself,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. I can't make the decision for you, but I would love for you to give us permission to do the final push and get as much of your house done. I just wanted to know if we're okay to do that.
Definitely. I want my home back for myself, for all of
Yes.
my family and my friends.
Let's get it done. It took a little while for her to get there, but it's a cathartic moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We finally have the okay from Roz to start clearing out the upstairs bedrooms.
Roz says yes. Roz said yes. But now I have a challenge. I really hope we have enough time.
Essentials is what you're pulling out.
Just take
That's
a quick
all.
look at the
Is that
book.
essential? Yes, no?
Yeah, that.
Okay. Yes?
This I don't need.
I
through
want
each
that.
one.
I know. What about these?
I think I need only 3.
Is this a keep?
Leave them. I just don't know what I want anymore.
I know, it's hard to decide, but you're doing really good. Remember, take a deep breath. Mwah.
We had 12 truckloads leave this place. 13 tons. Or 29,100 pounds of stuff that Roz doesn't have to worry about anymore.
That was the most whirlwind experience I've ever had.
Seeing the amazing work that everyone did, I know it's going to be life-changing.
Here we are, the reveal.
Wow! Oh my gosh! I have goosebumps.
God.
Oh my
Oh my God. This is how we grew up, Mom. You could actually see the living room floor.
I know. I know.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh my God, look at...
Words can't describe the awe I'm in. It's incredible.
Didn't we have a Christmas tree there?
Yes, we always used to have our Christmas tree here, and we'd sit down and sit around the tree. When we first walked in, and I could walk down to the living room, and we could sit where we used to when we were kids at the Christmas tree. Do you remember that? I just, like, it's everything. Cute things on the chandelier.
Oh my goodness. Whoa! I got a bed again. Oh. It's gorgeous. Like,
We've been going out for about 9 years. I've never seen inside the bedroom.
Adrian, you get a sleepover.
Now she has a house and she has a bedroom and she has a guy that can stay and then have fun. That's good for her and me. You're happy, aren't you?
I am happy. I am so happy.
It's the same room that I felt was the turning point. So I'm just so happy for all of you. This is a significant mental health issue. It's not just over, but I really have an honest belief that Roz is going to continue to get better and her family's going to rally around her. I've set up aftercare services for you here in Winnipeg.
That sounds tremendous. I didn't know anything when I was growing up about self-help and self-care.
Mom, you're worth it.
Thank you. You're all worth it.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
We got you your basement.
I never thought it would.
So you doubted me?
I know. We
Here
did
we
it.
are.
So happy.
Could you imagine dancing down here? Why don't we give it a go?
We got one more trick up his sleeve here.
Oh my goodness. I need my belly dance costume.
Your belly dance music.
I need a veil. I found things that I couldn't find, but I found so much else. I found my family. I have a new life ahead of me, and that feels so good.
Hi, thanks for being a fan of Hoarders. And subscribe to A&E for more videos and click the links around me to watch more.